Hello, and thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thanks. It means a lot. Alright, you're in the middle of an oil change, and the unthinkable happens. The oil plug or the drain pan strips out. I was doing an oil change, and I noticed that the bolt was a little rounded out. And went to go tighten it, and lo and behold, the pan stripped out. So either, in this situation, either the pan can strip out or the bolt threads can strip out. In this situation, it's an aluminum pan with a steel bolt, so the aluminum pulled out. And if you can see in there, it actually pulled the entire cut threads in. So I'll pause it and back these threads out and show you. If you see there, the threads are pulled out. I just held them and backed them out and they broke. You see it pulled the threads right out of the oil pan. There's only really two things you can do in this situation. And hopefully you didn't fill it with oil, not realize it. So you can replace the oil pan, which in most cars and in this V6 is not fun. Or you can go and buy a oversized plug that will cut new threads into the oil pan, which is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to head out to the auto parts store, get one of those plugs, and we'll see if we can fix this thing. Okay, we got the bolt. We went and picked it up at the local auto parts store. It's an M14 by 1.50, and the S.O, I believe, stands for service oversize. It is taller and slightly fatter. It's just the same thread pitch, though. So the object is to hopefully that it goes deeper into the pan and grabs some of the threads that are left and cuts some new ones as it goes in. And the little cross in there is to collect the shavings as you go in. So we want to send it up in there without the gasket all the way in, snug it, and then back it out and clean out all the threads. Let's get that done. And that is the part number that fits most Hondas. Make sure you know what size your drain plug is, because that helps you find the size that you need. If not, the auto parts store should be able to find it for you. So we're going to get this thing installed. Okay, we finished tapping this into the oil pan. It went in great. A couple things I want to note. When you're threading it in, you want to go in the exact same way that the plug was going. So if it was at a little angle, make sure you follow whichever the way the pan is going. This one happened to be straight on in. And about every 2 or 3 turns of getting it tight, I would back it out. Take it out and clean all these threads out. And then I go in, and it got easier, and then 2 or 3 more turns, back it out, clean it. 2 or 3 more turns, back it out, and clean it. So it took about 10 minutes to actually thread the entire thing, and the reason why you want to do it without the gasket is because you want to have a little extra thread in there for when you do put this on. It's going to crush the gasket slightly, and you don't want to have any issues with this end going in there and not threading all the way up. So we'll clean out the drain plug area, wipe it out really well, get all the shavings out you can if there are any left, and thread this up in there. Alright, we got the drain plug in there nice and snug. Don't over tighten it. Now we'll fill it back up with oil and check for leaks. Okay, we ran the car for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, there are no oil leaks. Let me see if I can get a better focus on that. There we go. As you can see, there's no oil leaks. Everything is dry, and the plug did work. So if you strip your oil pan drain hole or the oil pan bolt itself, don't worry, it can be repaired. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.